turn this around. Quebec. I am in Atlantic City. Like I like to call it, Frantic City. Hi, Georgia. Hi, Boston. Atlantic City, New Jersey, peeps. I like to call it Frantic City myself. Just like Philadelphia, I like to call Philadelphia. Anyway, thought I'd give you guys a little tour. Hey, Peppy. I definitely want to... We're in Atlantic City, Georgia. Atlantic City, New Jersey. Hi, Dale. I definitely want to come down here and cop watch, but not by myself because a lot of people come down here in groups. And then, of course, there's always a lot of alcohol involved. I'm coming up to the showboat right now. Let's see. I have to go this way. And I have my pup with me, so after we're done this little tour, I could take my pup on the beach. Whereabouts, Nick? He's from Trinidad. Hi, Nigel. I gotta really watch where I'm going here, guys. It's red light after red light after red light. Exit 82. Tom's River area. I was just in Lakewood the other day. I want to audit Lakewood. I'm sure you know why, but don't say it. Don't say. Hi, Frank. All right, so there's some really nice parts. Hi, Brandon of Atlantic City. Some parts you don't even want to go into, trust me. And it's amazing. The casinos have been here, gosh, going on 40 years. Hundreds of millions of dollars given to this city in taxes. And it's crazy how bumpy the streets still are. And anyway, so we just passed the showboat. But you hear sirens down here probably every 15 minutes. Oops, hold on, I'm gonna take this out of my holder for a second. There's the Hard Rock. I'm not doing that anymore. You know, I don't see hookers that much down here anymore. I remember when the casinos first opened, there was hookers all over the place. I don't see them that much anymore. Now we're passing resorts. Oh boy. But this is Atlantic City, guys. Hold on, I'm coming up to a red light, then I can read your chats. Hey, Peppy, I just made you a mod. I need mods. All right. Oh boy, a lot of so I don't see very many hookers down here anymore, but I do see a lot of mentally challenged people when you ride up and down the roads here in Atlantic City. Nighttime is crazy down here. I'd love to audit down here. Maybe when Jay Surreal finally comes up, which should be sometime soon, I'll bring him down here to audit with me. I'll feel safe with Jay around. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh, we're coming up to Caesars. They have a really cool fountain out front. Ay. Nothing like the Borgata, but I mean not the Borgata, the Bellagio in Las Vegas, but it's different. Frantic City. For years, this town didn't even have a supermarket. Now I believe they do. Oh, we're passing the Claridge and Bally's. Sorry about the title, guys. I didn't mean it to sound like something was up, but actually there is always something up around here. Oh my gosh, when was it? It was last weekend. There was shots fired and they arrested the guy. He was 21. It was at 1:20 in the afternoon on Sunday. He shot into a car with kids in it. But they got him. And then there was an adult male that was actually hit with the bullets. But he made it. Alright, we're coming up to that cool fountain, I think. Where is it? Oh, they might have put it away for the winter. Nope, we're coming up to it. Who's a live stream junkie? I used to be, but then I started missing my regular shows. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see if they have this fountain going. Nope. But right there, guys. I guess it's getting colder out. Oh, hold on. I gotta put this back in the holder. Crap. Frantic City. I remember when there was the woman used to climb this thing and jump into the ocean on a horse, but that was when I was a kid. I don't know if anybody else remembers that or not, but that was like the big thing down here. Hi, 801. Cruising Atlantic City. We're coming up to Tropicana. Tropicana, where a guy told me about a craps method, and I never played craps before in my life, and darn if he wasn't right. And I won, and I won, and I won. And then I saw it was getting too hard to quit while I was ahead, so I just quit. Ooh, we got some cherries and berries coming our way. Let's see. Should I chase them? It's so hard to chase down here, though, with all the lights. But you literally hear sirens here pretty much every 5 minutes when you're riding around. Just every 5 minutes. It's crazy. Hard to read the chats, guys, while I'm driving. Sorry. Not gonna chance it. Too many red lights, too many pedestrians. Oh boy. So this, this area doesn't look too bad, right? But if I turned around and took you back towards the other end, holy moly. Actually, I think I will. Oh, we're coming up to the Atlantic Club. All right. Oh, the Knife and Fork Inn. This place has been here for a long time. They have really, really, really good food. Not cheap either. All right, I'm gonna take you to the crazy part of Atlantic City. I don't mind going there while I have teas in the car. It intimidates a lot of people. Something's going on in the park here. Oh, there's music. Hi, Dackerly Dack. Yeah, everything's good. Just cruising around Atlantic City. I call it Frantic City. Crazy town. Now I'm going to drive to a bad part. Whew. Buses act like they own the street here too. Oh my gosh. They're not so bad when they're on the side park, but when they're on the road, they really don't care. They will hog both lanes. It's crazy. Oh boy. So I haven't been to the casinos for a while, but I know that as long as you're gambling, you get drinks for free. And then of course there's a lot of bars here now on the boardwalk and stuff, and in town, so I can just imagine what it's like here at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. All bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, people just getting drunk. Oh, you know what? I was down here about a month ago with a friend, and we had lunch at Gardner's Basin, which is a nice part of Atlantic City. And I got the GG shrimp. Oh my gosh, the GG shrimp at Back Bay Ale House is awesome. But anyway, there was that fish concert, and an officer stopped at the restaurant we were waiting to have a seat at, and the lady told us that he had said it's crazy because there was thousands of people on the beach. A guy was walking downtown. Oh, did you see that guy? Walking down downtown Atlantic City naked on the streets. Oh my God. And like, this was like 1 in the afternoon. Yes, I'm going through a red yellow light. I don't want to get this light. I was down here a couple months ago, went to audit, and I watched a girl shoot up heroin about 150 feet away from an officer who didn't do anything. Boopy, what you doing, baby? Oh, there's a Bass Pro Shops down here now. Pretty cool. Right now, we're passing the outlets. They built outlet stores down here, I don't know, 15 years ago or so. Trying to get people to leave the casinos and spend money. I think it works. People do come down here just to go shopping. There's the AC bus terminal New Jersey Transit that I audited not long ago. I see some crazy people. Baby, come here. Come here, baby. Baby. Guys, want to say hi to my boy? Baby. Come here. All right. When he comes... Maybe you can see him. Hold on. Can you see my boy? Tay, say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the Cubs and Cubets. Pepe. Alright, back to work. Alright, so yeah, good dog. He is a good dog. Except he still likes to jump on people. He's gonna go live with a trainer for 2 weeks. In another month or so. I'm gonna go through separation anxiety. He's with me all the time. These are... so I'm going to show you. It's insane. Like going down this road all the way to the end, if you go left, it's really nice. If you go right, like nothing has changed ever since the casinos got here. It's crazy. You see parks that they built and then they just leave them go. You don't maintain them. Not really much here for kids to do. Doggy is 4 years old this month. The 12th, he was 4. 80 pounds of muscle. He gets 2 eggs over easy mixed in with his food in the morning, and then he gets a raw diet for dinner as much as possible, and organic treats. Uh-oh, I hear sirens. So that tall building to the left, the flagship, that's the end of the north end of Atlantic City. And then there's the inlet, and then you have Brigantine, which Brigantine was my first audit where I audited the public works. Okay, Lemon, you're entitled to your opinion. Dennis, is this really your old neighborhood? Capital Burlesque. Yeah, I know. You know what? I was actually going to audit a gentleman's club here. But again, I was by myself. There's about 8 hoochie mamas hanging out outside by the door. And I'm like, if they get upset that I have a camera and it's 8 to 1, I could probably, maybe take on 2 against 1, but 8 against 1, no way. So I just said heck with that. All right, so I will show you guys the difference here in a second. From left to right, it's insane. Hey, see something, say something. Hi, John Smith. Okay, gotta keep it moving. All right, watch this, guys. This is crazy. Consented to govern, no. Hey, Free Spirit. No, I actually have court on the 20th 8th. It's a Zoom trial. We're going to trial. I want yours. Take you down to the water. I was already down by the water with my pup. Maybe after I'm done the driving tour, I'll head back this way. Or go to the beach. I looked at it, and you can take your pup to the beach when it's not high season. Okay, so down here, really nice. You know, they really did things nice. You can see the houses and everything, how beautiful they are. But then, I'm not going to go all the way down. You guys get the picture. Then, you go to the right, and nothing has changed. I want to go crabbing. Oh, this is one way crab. Darn it, darn it, darn it. The crabs are big now. Now is when you'll catch all blue claw. Straighten this out. Okay, so anyway, nice parks. Down to the right, you got Gardner's Basin with Back Bay Ale House. Which, by the way, when I used to keep my boat in Ocean City, I used to come to Back Bay and get their Long Island iced tea, and then I'd have one or two, and then they'd even give you one to go in a styrofoam cup, so I could have one on the way back. But of course, this was like out of season when not too many boats were on the water. I would never do it in the middle of summer. To the left, to the left. Watch this, guys. So again, look at all the money they've got, and look how bad these roads are still bumpy. It's hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. I believe just this building alone, the flag, the taxes are $1 million a year, last I checked. And that's not even a casino. So imagine the hundreds of millions they got from the casinos over the last 40 years, and their streets are still horrible. There's really just a horrible here. Should have been much more improvement by now. Okay, let's go see the other part of, to the right. Oh yeah, to the right. The left was the good part. Now, this big building in front of me that's kind of curved, I think that was rent controlled. I used to know a guy that lived there. And he was only paying like $600 a month in rent. Not bad for oceanfront. Look at these houses, guys. I would never want a flat roof. They always leak. All this prime real estate going to waste. What's the matter, baby? Are you really watching from Atlantic City, Riley? Get out. Oh. I'm trying to see the chats. Oh. As soon as I bring the chats up, the light turns green. Would be. Hi, GPR. Hi, Roxanne. Aren't the streets bad? Holy moly. I'll tell you what, when they opened up, I think Park Casino in Pennsylvania, on Atlantic City, the Atlantic City racetrack used to be really awesome, but now I think that's closed. Now it's all simulcasted. I think the first time I was at Dover Downs, it was all simulcasted. I was so disappointed. Like, what the heck? I want to see horses running, not watch it on TV. Gotta remember the part of town it was where you could just literally see people are just on something, just hanging out on the side of the road, sitting on the sidewalk. It's sad. Welcome, Vancouver. Vancouver Island, wow. You know what? I'm gonna get straight. Show you some other bit parts of BC. Booby, you want some water? Huh? Daisy baby. Daisy baby. Look, guys. Crazy. All the money, all the tax revenue this town has received. Crap, this is a one-way street. Oh my gosh. Somebody call the cops. I went down a one-way street. Yeah, I know, Peppy. Whoops. Whoopsie. I know, 200th red light, right? That's why it's so hard to audit down here, like, or cop watch, because the cops can go to the red lights. I can't. And then when I tried it, I got to order my scanner. I keep saying I'm going to order it, but when I try to cop watch down here, by the time I find them, because I can't go to the red lights like they can, it's pretty much almost over, or I can't get anywhere to park because other people are curious and everybody's standing around. So definitely got to get my scanner next. Whew. And if you hit the thumbs up, guys, I thank you. If you didn't, that's okay too. Oh, guys. All right, all right. Yep, I hear sirens again. That's why you can't pick up a little speed down here. All the bumps. All right. I think if I go back on Pacific Avenue, you guys might be able to see some cool stuff. This town at night, guys, oh my gosh. Woo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I'm about 45 minutes from here, so far enough from my hometown to audit. Oy. You know what I should do? I should go back on Pacific Avenue bad area and just park. And just watch from the car. Safety of my car with my dog. It's funny, like, when I first started auditing, I was so excited. I'm like, oh, I'll take my dog with me. And then I'm like, hell no, I can't take my dog with me. And then an officer shoots it because he's afraid of dogs or something. Yeah, not my brightest idea. But at least I never did it. Okay. Dude, you better get off my butt. Got somebody right on my butt of my car. Alright. I'm gonna turn here. Get back on Pacific. Baby. Hi, Catskill Mountains. Just driving around Atlantic City. Trying not to stop at every friggin' red light, but I got to. Okay. I wish I could remember the name of that crap method that guy told me about. That actually worked. I won every stinking time. And I never played craps before in my life. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. I wanted you. Okay. I'm gonna go back to that one spot and just park and watch the crazies without getting out of my car, holding my camera where they could see me. I met Gilbert Godfrey down here one time in a bar. He doesn't talk the way he does. It's all an act. He talks normal. Let me see, who else did I meet down here? That was about it. We actually met in person, got to talk to. I've seen shows down here, but it doesn't really count. Alright, booby. He's going back. Let me see. Do I want to go down one more? I think this is it. So one of my favorite places to go down here is Atlantic City Mission. It's a place for the homeless people, and I actually wanted to volunteer there before, so I had to take their orientation. And I think they said that 40% of the people that are there have mental disabilities. The other 30% are struggling with addiction, and then the other 30% are just people down on their luck. But they They have men on one floor, women and children on the other, so that single women there can feel safe. Check out this guy. And then on Thursdays, they have area chefs come in that cook soup from scratch, so they don't always have to have like canned soup and stuff like that. They even have 2 farms where they grow their own veggies and stuff and herbs. They feed, I believe, don't quote me, but I think it's 700 homeless people off the street a day that aren't even staying there. Their thrift store is awesome. I like their thrift store because there's clothes and kids stuff. Jesus Christ. And like stuff like Tylenol and shampoo and all and stuff, but it's donation only. So if you have $80 worth of stuff, they'll just say, well, you know, whatever you want to give is fine. So I like it way better for homeless people and people down on their luck than Goodwill, because Goodwill, if you don't have the money, you ain't getting it. The guy that runs the place or owns the place, awesome guy, just wants to give back to the community. Okay, buddy, out of my way. So right up here is where I kind of want to park. Watch the crazies. Yeah, redneck. My parents used to buy stuff and send it overseas all the time. And my dad used to live at Goodwill and yard sales, and then he made a deal with the manager of Kmart to buy like all of the kids' winter clothes when they would go on sale and stuff. But I'm gonna park right here. Oh, see what's going on. Oh wow. Do I have to put money in there? Anyway, so they used to send stuff overseas to different countries and orphanages and stuff like that. So then there's another not a Goodwill, but another thrift store down by me, and I took my dad there, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, come on, let's see. This place is always packed," and he couldn't believe the pricing for really nice stuff too. And then he's like, "Are you busy tomorrow?" We went back and we just got carts and carts and carts of stuff, and he sent it overseas. It was cool. Anyway, baby. Oh, that's nice, redneck. I actually oh gosh, I'm going back maybe 25 years ago. No, my youngest was around 5 or 6, so about 20 years ago. I had collected clothes until I had enough to fill a U-Haul truck. And I mean, top to bottom, front to back, and not the small one either. And I took it down to West Virginia to a woman who I knew wouldn't sell the clothes. She gave them away, and it was so cool. I mean, I just filled up her barn with bags and bags and bags and bags of clothes. And she did. She gave it all away. It was pretty cool. She's since passed there. I was like, I would still be doing it, but man, they're making me hungry. Oh, thank you, redneck. All right, I think I should go down one more light. And then I think I'm going to take this boy for a walk on the beach. You want to go on the beach, baby? You want to go on the beach? Itchy bitchy. Uh-oh. I think that's an ambulance coming up. Get out of there. They don't even care about me. Alright, I'll get out of here. Boring. Not what I thought it was going to be anyway. Martin Luther King Boulevard. That's what this light is. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. Now I know redneck. I mean, you never know. I mean, look at the people at Newport News that, you know, over 700 of them were laid off less than a year ago, where they build the Navy ships, and now there's a whole bunch of them protesting that don't want to get vaccinated. They got to get vaccinated, I think, by December 9th. Hi, Two Waters. Alright, this is boring. Let's go down some side streets. Nothing. So there's where 7-Eleven is. I actually dropped my debit card down here a couple months back, and somebody picked it up and actually used it at the 7-Eleven. There's two of them, I think, here on the Barrier Island. And at a liquor store. You didn't get me for much, maybe 40 bucks. But I was actually going to come down here, go to the police department, film it, tell them to go review the surveillance footage and see who it was, but they're never going to find who it is. They don't care. For 40 bucks, they're not going to care. All right, guys, it's quiet. It's Sunday afternoon. I don't think I'm going to catch anything down here today. But when I have company, someone else wants to audit down here with me, oh my gosh. There's so much going on here on the weekends. It's like, where do I go? Which way? Sirens this way, sirens that way. There's a there's a sex shop to my left. I should stand out front and film, but I don't even think they're open. No, I don't want to do that anyway. Doing an adult bookstore was enough. Oh my gosh, that was funny. would take you to Margate to show you Lucy, the big elephant, but I don't know, it never made sense to me why you'd have an elephant on the beach in South Jersey. But I did just read somewhere that they fixed it up inside. You can actually rent it and sleep over during the night, which is pretty cool for kids anyway. I think I'll take 322 back. Oh, in 6 minutes, one of my friends has a place down here, the Oasis and Shugs. It's a soul food restaurant. I might stop in there and have some oxtails or something. Get something for teas. She has the best banana pudding. Banana pudding. If I had bread, I'd feed the seagulls. Oy, baby. Crazy Atlantic City. Oh, there's another gentleman's club, Bear Exposure. A couple months back, there was a kid that hung himself in the park here. That was sad. Ay, ay, ay. I think that blue building, not the brown building right there to the left, that's the old Ritz-Carlton. Now they rent. They made them into little condos you could rent out. They're tiny. I've been in there. They're really, really small. Baby, you want some water? Huh? Stop, give me some water. Can you hear my dog panting? I know. He's so spoiled. Oh, bread pudding is the best. One of my favorite desserts is one that my mom used to make. She takes the Betty Crocker jelly roll recipe, cake recipe, and then she doesn't roll it up. She uses like a long baking sheet, and she only makes it about an inch high, and then she slices strawberries or blueberries, raspberries, whatever berry you want to use, and then she covers it with that Dr. Oetker glaze. It's like a German glaze. Oh my goodness. And it's fat free because there's no oil or butter in the cake, so it's not calorie free, but it's fat free, that's for sure. But the cake is still moist. It's pretty good. It's so good. And when people tell me, this needs whipped cream, I'm like, no. You'll ruin it. The flavors and the strawberries and the blueberries just pop. Let me see, where we go. I'm 1 block away from the beach, guys. And I have his 15-foot leash and his 50-foot leash. Wow, I'm finally making all the lights. Yeah, I think when Jay Surreal comes up. I don't know when he's coming, but I know he's coming. I'm gonna bring him down here to audit with me. Oh, baby, I'm gonna get you some water. I got water. He's saying, heck you, Mom. I'm not gonna lick your face. I'm thirsty. Oh, gosh. Stockton University Academic Center. Oh, and I heard there's a, I don't know if it's still around, but there's a secret Italian restaurant in a basement somewhere around here. You have to know somebody to get in. I know people that have eaten there. I've never been. I mean, Italian food is good, but if I go out to eat, I either want seafood or a big, nice, juicy, medium rare steak. Let me say hi. Say hi. Say hi, cubs and cubettes. What you doing, baby? Say hi. Say woof woof. Speak. Speak. No? Not in the mood? Crazy boy. Hey, PDF, sorry. You know, PDF, I was on your live stream this morning. Wait for you to say hi. You broke my heart. Didn't even say hi. I'm kidding. You're with your pups at the park. And the one went in the water, it wasn't supposed to. Oh my gosh. At least they somewhat listen to you. I couldn't keep Taze out of the water to save my life. He loves the water. Loves it. Loves it, loves it, loves it. Loves it. That's why I have the 50-foot leash, so when he does go in the water, I can bring him back, because he would go all the way across the lake if he had the chance. Oh, by the way, guys, today is the first day I noticed. Turn the phone. The windmills. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm moving now, but the windmills aren't turning. I've never ever seen that. Every time I've come to AC. Hold on. Darn. That the windmills aren't turning. Oh, darn, now there's bushes in the way. But they're these huge windmills, and not one is turning today. I've seen it where maybe one's not running, but all 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, there's 5. Not a one. Now we're crossing over the Intercoastal Waterway. I need to go crabbing. Alright guys, I'm leaving AC. I'm not going to keep yous, but it was actually pretty quiet today. Usually, Seaside Heights several times, really? Oh, the Jersey Shore was ruined by the show Jersey Shore. No, I shouldn't do that, but oh my gosh, the stupid reality shows. It's the only I will say, being from Jersey, the only bad thing here is the really high property taxes. Other than that, I mean, I'm 2 hours from New York City. I'm 2 hours from DC. I'm 40 minutes from Atlantic City. I'm a half hour from Philadelphia. The opportunities here, if you want to be in business or get a really, 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 really good job in the cities, it's just the property taxes are so friggin' high. It's nuts. And they're getting worse. So when I look at other states and I see, oh, you could have 100 acres and have a house on it and it's a big barn or a big pole barn and your taxes are only $600 a year. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, you could be farm assessed in New Jersey, but you know, they're still, if you have a decent house, they're still going to tax you in the house on 1 acre and the rest is farm assessed. So it's nuts. I think it was this hotel we just passed. There was a woman staying there and they found her in the reeds or something. They've been looking for her body for like a month. Crazy. I swear there's always at least one death or at least one shooting in Atlantic City every week. Sometimes more. Just like Vineland. And Vineland you would never think. They have a lot of really nice parts of Vineland, great shopping, but apparently Vineland's getting bad. Yeah, one of these old hotels that we're passing, there was a woman that was missing for a month and then they finally found her in the water. Sad. That's going back a couple years though. Gas $3.39 for regular. All of this wasted good real estate. Goodness. Booby, you're gonna live. What about the dogs that run and chase the bobcats or the bear and they're running and running for hours? So he'll live. But I am gonna stop soon. Pepe. Come here, Pepe. Oh, hey, Impact. Sorry, I'm paying attention to the road because I just left AC, tons of lights, tons of pedestrians, and now I'm heading back home. You gotta see AC. Well, I'll bring you guys back. Have some good bets at nighttime. And I won't have my dog with me. I'll be able to get out of the car. It is a really cool sight to see at nighttime. And that's when it's really crazy. Oh my God. Oh, so I mentioned my friend's restaurant earlier, the Oasis and Shugs. It's right on, I believe that's Allegheny Avenue, the road that brings you right into Atlantic City from 322. She's really, really good food. I couldn't believe she was right on the main drag coming in too. I was like, you go girl, it's a pretty big place too. It's got a bar. But the food's awesome. Usually, if I take this way back, there's usually police pulling somebody over. Alright guys, I'm gonna quit. I can't see the chat anyway, I'm driving too fast, and I'm gonna keep my eyes on the road. Anyway, thanks for touring Atlantic City with me, and I will be back when I'm not by myself. And thank you. God bless, and take care. Have a good one, everybody.